Up next. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. And it's Walton in at the 4. Here's Rice. No good on the triple. Now the Warriors with it. Green, the pass to Curry. From deep, Harrison pulls it in. Pass to Maravich. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Curry from deep three-point land. Orlando with the rebound. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. It really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Jacks up a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. They set the screen. Right wing. Here's Worthy. No good off the glass.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's Smits. It's blocked. Here's Maravich. To the inside. Here's Walton. The layup off target. The Warriors have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Harrison, pass to Maravich. Here's Harrison.
Warriors foul. John Havlicek. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harrison. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, my goodness!
just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Havlicek. Now Green. Up top, Curry. Shoots. O'Neal pulls it in. Magic leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. To the middle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. O'Neal's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Havlicek. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Count it.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Walton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Green, the pass to Curry. Rebound by the Magic.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Arizin. Pass to Maravich. 6 to shoot. Over Curry. Maravich, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Green, the pass to Curry. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Maravich. He's covered by Curry. Maravich with the bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for most improved or 6th man.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Orlando making some changes. Now Young. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. The shot's good.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Paxson. Here's Chandler. Clock at 6. Here's Paxson. Off target from outside.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Young looking around. Pass to Siakam. Now Kessler. There's Young with the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hart from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Orlando with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Being the pass to Chandler. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. There's a screen to the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Young from long range, and the three-pointer goes.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shy from deep.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Bing. And he makes it. And the Magic lead by 3. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Allen. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Nifty move. Hart with the defensive effort.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Paxson. The three is up. Kessler with a rebound. Siakam looking it over.
Jim Paxson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
8 seconds left to play in the first. Young inside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic out in front, leading by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Here's Chapuka, still without a bucket. Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball.
Ball goes to Orlando.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Orlando, number 1.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. And Green comes to help. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harrison. And Havlicek pulls it down.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Harrison. Pass to O'Neal. Over Green. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 10 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Havlicek. Shot clock at 5. Stolen. Here's Rice. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Magic lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who can make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Maravich. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Walton. Here's Harrison. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maravich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Smith passes to Havlicek. Here's Worthy. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back over to you, Brian.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. Here's Arizin. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Maravich. And he's going for the lob! Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Here's Rice. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. Warriors trail by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Kessler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Siakam comes in for Green. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Worthy. Here's Havlicek. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Hart passes to Maravich. Back to Hart. Pass to Paxson. Just 5 to shoot. Kessler with a rebound. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Siakam outside. Pass to Havlicek. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Havlicek's got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Allen, he's checked in for the Warriors. Young comes in for Stephen Curry. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Paxson. No made baskets yet. Kamara knocks down the long J.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And here's Young. Pass to Worthy. Now Siakam. The rebound by Chandler. The Magic have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Monday, they head back home to host the Miami Heat. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
And that one's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Chandler. Here's Paxson. Orlando moving the ball around. Hart from long range. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Now Young fires for 3. The rebound by Chandler. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Paxson passes to Chandler, and he's caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Shapuka. Here's Bing. Off the left rim and out. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-5 run. And again, no good by Golden State. The Magic have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Chandler. And here's Hart. Crosses over. Here's Paxson. Screen by Hart. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Siakam. Pass to Young. launches it from deep. That shot, no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Magic. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
All right, next, let's look at some of the Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Orlando leading. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
On the court for Orlando, and it's Arizin in at the 2-guard position. Here's Havlicek. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Curry for the tie. And the Warriors with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Screen by O'Neal. Arizin, pass to Maravich. Inside, here's Walton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Magic lead by 2.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Worthy passes to Smits. Just 5 on the clock. From 17. Rebound by the Magic. Walton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Maravich. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And the Warriors making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Curry from deep 3-point land. And the Warriors miss again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Arizin. Pass to Maravich. Kept alive. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attack.
Allen, the pass to Curry. Allen a screen. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Havlicek. 7 points in the game. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Orlando trailing here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Maravich. He's covered by Curry. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Maravich has got his second basket of the night.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And a deep three from Curry. Curry with another miss. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Out to the right wing. Maravich, the pass to Walton. Here's Harrison. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got 6 in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Havlicek. Outside for Green. Allen outside. Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Rice grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Maravich. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
That won't go either for Curry. The Magic have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Harrison, pass to Maravich. Pass to Walton. Here's Harrison. And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Curry. Here's Havlicek. 7 points in the game. Back to Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Well, the Magic shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Here's Bing. He's covered by Curry. Outside Hart. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
There's a screen by Kamara. Here's Paxson. And Worthy pulls it down. The Warriors trailing. Allen, right side. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. On target from range. Curry's got 18 points in just the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Paxson. Still without a bucket. Just 4 to shoot. Hart from long range. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Allen. To the wing, right side. Here's Chapuka. Outside Curry. Takes the three. That won't go either for Curry. Outside Hart. Pass to Bing. Shoots over Curry. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Orlando ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Coach Kerr preaching team chemistry right now.
Yeah, he wants more ball movement and much better execution because that makes everything simple.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Stephen Curry and it's Havlicek in at shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's O'Neal. Here's Walton. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Magic lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Well, Orlando's shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Maravich. He's covered by Curry. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Worthy. Up top, Curry. Goes up on the wing. And that one is right through the heart. Curry's got 26.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Pass to O'Neal. The Warriors pull it in. Smith has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a 1-point game. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Maravich, the pass to O'Neal. Nails the baby hook. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Maravich. Pass to Rice. The 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Maravich. They set the pick to the inside. Walton passes to O'Neal. And there it is for him. O'Neal's got 12 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Havlicek. To the middle. Here's Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Maravich, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Maravich. This one for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Rice. The putback.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. Pass to Smith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Here's Harrison. Here's Maravich. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Green, a screen. Shot from 12. Havlicek's shot is off.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Maravich. O'Neal inside. Green covering. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Clock at 2. Beyond the arc. Oh, he can't hit it. Warriors trail by 7. Curry. Oh, he misses the deep 3.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
There's a screen. Here's Rice. And stolen by Green. Here's Worthy. Here's Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Havlicek.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Rick Spitz, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Good on both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Magic leading by 5. Here's Harrison. From deep. Oh, it's off target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Curry fires. Oh, ho, ho. Curry showing off the range.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Here's Walton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Golden State has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Stephen Curry. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And for the Magic, they're shooting an even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Outside Curry. Curry at the rim.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Banks it home. Big shot.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Orlando with the ball.
James Worthy.
They've led by as many as 11.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the Magic, Pete Maravich. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And the Warriors call time here. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Havlicek. Shoots a 3. Ooh, the shot misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Rick Smith. First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Paul Harrison. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
At the line for the Magic, Shaquille O'Neal.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
And so Orlando takes the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.